believes that social media works only for B2C? Want to know which social media platform to concentrate on in 2023? Listen to the podcast and gain insight. Hello and welcome to the Social Media World with Victoria, that's me, and today's our guest, Surab, a social media expert from Stripe, a full-service digital marketing and design agency. Today, we will talk about how social media marketing works for B2B, and you will find the answer to the questions, is social media necessary for B2B companies' growth? So let's start with the warming question for Surab. You are an expert in social media marketing for B2B. Some professionals are trying to claim that social media marketing works for B2C more than for B2B. According to your experience, does social media marketing work better for B2C or B2B?
Yeah, it works for both 100%. We've built our entire business on just focusing on the B2B market for social media marketing. I would say that we've seen it work really well when you're able to develop content online, share that content with your target market. LinkedIn and Twitter are extremely effective platforms. So it definitely works for B2B marketing as much as B2C marketing.
Okay, great. Thank you. So based on what you just said, social media plays a significant role in B2B marketing. So how important from 1 to 10 would you scale social media marketing for a B2B company that only used to target through the website, email, don't have any experience in social media marketing?
Yeah, I would say that for a B2B company, social media marketing is extremely important part of a marketing mix. If you're just focusing on email marketing and your website, your website is not going to be findable by your target market. When you're creating content on your website, the great thing about it is that it creates backlinks and it actually creates website depth, and that looks more favorable to search engine optimization, like a search engine like Google. They favor websites that have lots of content being produced, distributes it on the social media space, which encourages backlinks, and then also it creates a deeper website. So that makes your SEO, your findability of your website even more so. People love coming to websites that help solve a problem for them. So if you're just creating a website as a static website that's not producing content and sharing it online on a regular basis through social media, your website's really on an island. It's not going to be findable by your target market.
Mm-hmm. So what you just said, it's very important to use social media marketing. And let's assume I'm a new B2B company that's starting to sell solar panels. What would be my first step in social media? On which platform to concentrate on?
Yeah, I would say that the first step that we tell all of our customers is that they need to design a strategy of how they're going to be using social media in their business. I find that, the wrong way to do it is just to get onto social media and start posting things without any kind of intention or any kind of planning behind it. What you want to do is understand what your business objectives are first, and then you want to talk about your target market that you're trying to target, and then start thinking about what are the social media activities that are going to support that. So aligning yourself strategically to business objectives is a first step that I would tell a company when they're starting their B2B social media marketing.
Okay, great. Now I have a question from your personal experience. Describe the most successful social media campaign you've ever run, and what did you learn?
Yeah, absolutely. It was for a local tech company that we've worked with. They're a mid-sized company. What we did for them is that we worked on everything from their branding to their setting up their digital marketing assets, to executing campaigns, to relaunching their website. So the first thing that we did for them was we first understood how they were going to stand out from their competition in the market, and understanding how we can help their target market with providing most useful information that we could. So what we did is we developed a webinar that would be extremely useful to their target market. We designed landing pages for that webinar, and then we pushed a campaign out to get people to sign up for that webinar. After they attended the webinar, they got follow-up email campaigns, and that led to hundreds of thousands of dollars of sales opportunities for that company, hundreds of leads as well. And people were really opting in to hear from them. They were like, oh, wow, this is actually a really useful webinar. that we that could really solve my problems. So I'm going to attend the webinar. And then what you're doing there is you're actually raising someone's buying temperature. They're saying, yes, you're solving a problem for me. I would like to go to this webinar, listen to what you have to say. In that respect, you're not actually just selling directly to somebody, you're actually educating your target market. And people ultimately like buying from experts. So we use a webinar as an opportunity to educate the target market, and they opted in to hear more from us, and they were added to an email marketing campaign afterwards for a follow-up. So that was one of the most successful campaigns that we had, and we're really proud of it.
Thank you so much. It's really helpful to hear. The webinar can lead to this kind of awareness and to generate the leads. So it was a lot of questions that led us to the end of this episode. Thank you, Saurav, for joining me for this powerful discussion of social media marketing for B2B. Thank you for sharing your professional knowledge and experience. It was interesting to find out that social media marketing plays a significant role. And thanks for listening to Social Media World with Victoria podcast, and I hope you enjoy our conversation with Saurav. If you did, don't forget to follow me not to waste the next dose of social media insights in the upcoming week. Please leave us a review and share this episode with your friends. See you next week for a new episode.